It's a challenging time for many families as they try and negotiate lockdown life, the joys of working and juggling kids at home. However, the Central Coast Council of P&Cs is getting reports some parents have been sending their children to school regardless of their job title.
Schools are literally ringing home and asking the question, are you an essential worker or not, and how many days a week? And that's very difficult and hard for schools to do because they want to maintain a relationship with that child and that family. But at the same time, you've got a situation where you've got families that are under a great deal of pressure. At a moment's notice, they can get called in for a 3-hour shift or a 4-hour shift to just do some packing in one of the supermarkets or work on the register. And so they want to be work ready. So they are sending their children to school.
And is calling on the state government to do more for all students, so in return their communities benefit.
It's very important for all industries, and everyone would say that, but there's nothing more important than young people and their lives and children and their schooling. The rest of the world, the rest of this country and the Central Coast really manages best when children are happily at school and teachers are working with those children. With the vaccine rollout, looking really carefully at the request, the Central Coast Council of P&Cs feel that the priority should have been for schools. If you vaccinate the school staff, you'll have children safely at school, you'll have families and communities be able to work or work from home. What they can't see is a way out because they're not seeing the vaccination coming through and they're not understanding a rollout that will be there for the senior students, be they HSC students who are actually sometimes young adults of 18 already, and what will happen for 12-year-olds to 15-year-olds if they're rolling out the vaccination in regional areas. Is it only remote regional areas or is it all regional areas? And by virtue of us having our Pfizer removed, we're a regional area. So will we be getting our 12 to 15-year-olds vaccinated? That would make a great deal of difference if we were able to join that rollout. But these unknowns at the moment are causing great upset for people. They are genuinely concerning.
P&C President Sharyn Brownlee says, especially given the commuter student population from Sydney to the Central Coast.
About 450 children travel up from the North Shore, Castle Hill, Pennant Hills to come to the Central Coast to school. You have to look very carefully at what's happening and why you vaccinate a child in Sydney and allow them to be vaccinated and then have them mixed with students that aren't vaccinated, or have teachers with students that aren't vaccinated, with all that movement going on. So
the Central Coast Council of P&Cs is also suggesting to the Premier to consider in-school COVID tests.
If they can use them for football players, could we not use them for more important things like children's lives and their schooling? If you had kits available at school and they did them as the day started at school, it's just part of a routine, or regular testing, once a week, or whatever the health advice would be.
Sky Hull, Central Coast News.